Hello, this is Final Fantasy. In the last episode of Final Fantasy, the heroes found Oxyale by rescuing a fairy, and the heroes can now enter the submarine and go into the Sunken Shrine. Welcome to the Sunken Shrine. Unlike most dungeons, you actually start off at level 3. This is the third floor of the Sunken Shrine. There are two main branches to get through this dungeon. The first one is going to take us to treasures and leads up higher to levels 2 and 1, and the other branch takes us lower and leads us to the Fiend of Water. We're going to take the first branch and collect all of the treasure in the top 2 floors, then use the exit spell, sell what we don't need, restock our items, and then make a run for the boss. So this is probably going to be a 2-parter. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Here we go. Now, as this is a water level, a lot of enemies here are weak to the lightning element, which is awesome because we happen to have Zeus gauntlets, which give us free lightning too. So this is a Naga. Let's see. Naga. Looking for Naga. Here we go. Naga. 356 hit points. 2,355 experience points. They do one very weak physical attack that deals between 9 and 8 points. But they inflict poison naturally. They are mages. They're mage type creatures, which they have a 75% chance to cast a spell, and their cycle is thus: lightning 2, hold, slow, dark, lightning, lock, sleep, lightning. They're obviously, thankfully, weak to lightning, so we're gonna go ahead and just hit them. That's fine. There we go. Now I'm not sure if Lightning 2 or Lightning 1. No, it is supposed to be Lightning 2. I was expecting it to do more damage than that. I thought it would do more damage. I guess that's the low tier damage it's going to give or deal. Because it dealt the same amount of damage as Lightning 1 that Ren cast, so I was a little confused as to why that happened. Anyway, here's a treasure chest that contains some gil. And considering we just spent a heck of a lot of money, this is actually quite welcome. Okay, great sharks. As you can imagine, these are just stronger versions of Shark. They are weak to lightning, have 344 hit points. They do one attack that deals between 50 and 100 points of damage. That's it. Not that bad. I'm actually not going to waste Ren magic on it. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. just keep going after Jean. Love it. Alright, we're just gonna melee this guy down. Except... Brand will never melee again. That I can promise you. Beautiful. I do think everyone is going to end up leveling here. Yeah, look at that. Everyone except for Eric is going to level up probably within the next 1 or 2 encounters. We're going to employ the exact same strategy here. Done. Look at that. This is working out nicely. Oh, I gotta plug in my laptop. There we go. This laptop's getting old. Here we go. Level up. Oh, he's almost at 500 HP. Beautiful. Well, Ren didn't get much. Got 5 HP, but that's fine. Brand didn't get too much either. That's fine. Don't worry, Eric. You'll get it in the next time. We believe in you. Yeah, I was gonna say this computer's getting a little bit old, so the battery doesn't last as long, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, sea snakes. Sea snakes have 224 hit points and only give up a paltry 957 experience points. They have one attack that deals between 35 and 70 points of damage. They have a little bit higher evade at 24. But they're not poison or venomous or anything like that. And like I said, they're weak to lightning. But I'm not even gonna bother because I don't think they're a big threat. Look at that, 120. So that one's almost dead anyway. And it should take just one round of attacks to deal with these guys, and probably in the next battle, I'm going to go ahead and heal Eric. $2,000 gil, and now we move on to the next level, which is this staircase here. All the other rooms are empty. Okay, this is a little bit more dangerous here. We are encountering a combination of sea trolls and lobster. So the sea troll has 216 hit points and gives 852 experience points. And they deal between 40 and 80 points of damage with each melee attack. The thing is, that they kind of come in groups, so you might think like, oh man, I remember trolls that were pretty tough. We should probably go ahead and kill them. But really, the big threat is actually the lobster here. It has a lot less health at 148, but they do 3 attacks, and they do inflict poison. Thankfully, everybody in this group is weak to lightning, so we're actually gonna go for this sort of combination. I don't think I need Ren to do a light. I might just do a lightning, just in case. Just in case. And if this battle lasts more than one round, I'll go ahead and... Oh my... Well, everyone's going after Eric. Poor Eric. Just seriously, poor Eric. Nobody likes you. Oh, crap. Yeah. What a waste. Seriously, what a waste. And of course I don't even get to... My healing spell doesn't even get to go off. So... Fantabular. Alright. Well, Eric gets to 373 HP. Which is about, I think, 20 more than what he had-ish. Maybe about 30 more. He's getting up there, though. It's getting better. I'll go ahead and use some heals. Nope. Good. I didn't want to use the tent. That'll do for now. Here we go. Alright. We are now in level 2 of the Sunken Shrine. This room is empty. Just wanted to show you. Oof. Ghosts. Ghosts are annoying. As per usual. They inflict paralysis. Thankfully, they only have 180 hit points. But as you can see, there are 5 of them. So the other problem is that they actually hit really hard. They do between 93 and 186 points of damage. So, we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, they're also, I'm sorry, they're weak to fire. So basically what we're gonna do is just hit them where it hurts. This is I am tempted, very tempted to not use Fire 3. Just in case we get a bigger group of these guys. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Fire 2 instead. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and use Harm on these guys. A Harm 2. Hopefully this will take care of the group. Wow, that's a lot of hits there. But as you can see, they hit super, super hard. And they're, of course, going after my mages because, you know, why would the game work like it's supposed to? Alright, Ren, do your thing. Again, just incredibly annoying that they're only going after my mages. Literally, I've only attacked my mages the entire fight. Oh my god. as you can see, they're pretty nasty. And I think I made a mistake in not taking them as seriously as I should have. So next time, we'll be dealing with them appropriately. And by appropriately, I mean we're going to be hitting them with everything we have. So yes, Fire 3. And probably Harm 2 instead of Harm 1, which I think I used Harm 1 instead of Harm 2. I feel okay about this. Yeah, it's just fine. Because, wow. You know what I mean? Seriously. Ugh. Alright. So we're gonna hit up this one first. I thought that was a door. Oh, I feel stupid. There's the door. It's just very hard to tell with the color here. Just kind of hard to tell the difference between the pillars and the doors. No big deal though. Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna say, if he didn't get terminated, that would have been unexpected. It's like, surely he was gonna die after that. It seems that Bran gets off his heel before anything else happens, so that's actually good to note. Unless it's just coincidentally, every single time we've used it, he's gone first. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm all in favor of it. Alright. And actually, the chest that's in this giant room, it only contains 20 gil. So I'm actually going to skip it. There's the door right below me, and I'm going to go ahead and completely bypass it. So instead we're going to go up here. And, oh please. Okay, just sea snakes, no big deal. Go ahead and heal again. So I was completely wrong, and Bran doesn't always go first. It just happened to be those couple of times Bran did go first. So good to know. Actually, and I'm actually going to use it one more time. Get everyone in better shape since it's free. Really want to get Eric in the 300s. That would be nice. Alright, now let's get rid of this guy, and one more time. Oops. Oh well. I mean, I'm not going to complain about Eric doing 400 points of damage to anyone. So, here we go. And in this chest, we have the opal armor. Let's talk about the opal armor really quickly. It is the best absorb in terms of armor. It has the best absorb. It is better in that regard to both the ice and flame armors. So I think at this point we're gonna go ahead and switch it out. Because right now he's looking, what are we looking? It does have a penalty to evade, but at this point most melee attacks that are hitting him are only doing 1 damage anyway. So it doesn't matter if he gets hit. It's still not going to do that much damage, and now it's even less damage by other enemies. So let's see, his absorb is 60. And his absorb is 68, but you can see his evade did go down. But you know what, that's fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the flame armor just in case. Yeah, I'm not going to throw it out or anything. I'm just going to hold on to it. There's really no point in getting rid of it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on. There are 2 more treasures of note here, in addition to a sizable chunk of gil. So next we're heading south out of this area and down this way. Both paths lead to the same place, so this combination again, not a big deal. And I'm actually going to go ahead, since I don't find this such a big deal, I'm going to go ahead and heal again. I think that's the best course of action here. If we can get Eric into 300s, that would be ideal. Wow. Look at it. He's just punching things to death. Just amazing how much damage he's doing. Just incredible. It's awesome. I love it. And being able to heal every single turn without really wasting any spell slots is just as awesome. So here we have the light axe. The light axe is not going to really replace my sword. As an item, however, it casts harm too. So I am going to go ahead and keep it. And I'm actually going to give it I forgot to sell that. I just realized. I sold Brand's silver hammer, but I forgot to sell the second ice sword. That's okay. So I'm going to give the light axe to Ren so he can cast harm too. So now we have 2 casters of this amazing... So, oh my god. I turned off install auto updates on my Mac because I just absolutely hate when it tells you like, we downloaded something without asking you and now we're bothering you to install it 5 times a day. This is something that I just absolutely hate about iPhones, where it just like like you're trying to text somebody or give somebody a phone call or look something up online and then just, hello, let's interrupt what you're doing so we can shove in your face this update that you clearly don't want, or else you would be updating on it on your own. And you tell it to go away, and it remind you, and well, don't worry, we'll be back to bother you in about 5 minutes. And so I went on my Mac. You can't turn it off on your phone, to my knowledge. But on my Mac, I went ahead and went to my settings and turned off notifications and auto updates, and it's still doing it. So, and I've gotten to the point where, like, everything that made Mac better than Windows and Microsoft in general is slowly dying, and now Mac is just a more expensive Microsoft. Like, all the stuff that made OS a better experience than Windows is dying. And I'm really fed up with it. Like, I'll update, like, GarageBand. I'll never update GarageBand. I don't use GarageBand. I will never and have never used GarageBand. So quit auto-updating GarageBand. Like, we're installing GarageBand. Please stand by. Just, you know what I mean? That's basically how I feel about Apple right now. They've gotten on my nerves. It's not the same. It's just not the same anymore. And I've actually found that Windows is a lot less intrusive these days. Like Windows 10, the one I have on my gaming computer, it just tells me, like, Windows did a what's it called, Windows Defender or something like that. Everything's fine. Like, okay, thanks. And it's a little notification in the toolbar. It doesn't actually, like, stop what you're doing. We're auto detecting. No problems found. Sorry that we crashed your game. That happened with me with the Norton antivirus that the computer came with. Oh, waters. I'll finish that thought in a second. We got to talk about waters. Waters are really dangerous. They have 300 hit points. They're gonna give me a solid 1,962 experience points. But they have a pretty high evade at 36, 20 absorb, and they deal between 69 and 138 points of damage. These guys are actually vulnerable to cold instead of lightning. So we're gonna go ahead and hit them with that. And as a little bit of trivia, you cannot run from these enemies. So we're actually gonna take them seriously. Unlike the ghosts that we didn't take very seriously, so I'm gonna hit them with ice too. Ren's hurting a little bit, so I mean, even Jean's taking some hits from them, so as you can see, they're pretty dangerous. Nothing to sneeze at, I suppose. The Ice 2 spell should take care of both of them, but... Yep. Oh, no. That one didn't do as much. I was kind of hoping for more. That's okay. You know, for once I kind of wanted Bran to go first. But that's fine. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was playing Skyrim, and Norton decided to do a virus scan in the middle of the game, and it crashed the game. I couldn't, like, restore it, and I hadn't saved in a while. It's just things like that that, I mean, I got rid of Norton. I mean, I don't do anything on that computer except game. You know, it's just the kinds of things that Windows applications do, just an unbelievable. Anyway, let's talk about the Mage Staff. The Mage Staff is casting Fire 2. Cool, right? As far as an item itself, um, it's not that good. But in terms of being able to cast uh, a level 2 fire spell, um, just whenever you want, um, without using a magic slot, I think worth. Did that stick? Nope, it keeps putting them off to the right. I hate that. I like to stack them. Oh well. That's just me being weird. So yeah, now Ren can cast Harm, and Bran can cast Fire. So, I mean, yeah, it's amazing. These are, so that's what I was saying. This is a very solid treasure. And we're moving on. And actually, I don't know how much time. Yeah, we're at 30 minutes. I'm actually going to cut it right at the staircase here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this last treasure room, which contains some gil. And then we'll use the staircase right here to move on to the next level. 12,350 gil. Here we go. I guess this is one last battle that we'll take care of right now. I'm actually gonna see how it works. Wait a second. Yeah. No, I give it to. I'm sorry. I give it to Bran. My mistake. So I won't use it right now. I'll just use the heal staff. Yeah, we're gonna cut it here, and in the next episode of Final Fantasy, we're gonna continue with the top level of the Sunken Shrine. So I'm actually gonna cut it here, and I'll catch you guys next time.